Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Marvel Spider-Man The Heist. That's really weird to say. Last time we started the DLC, as you can guess, as this is episode 2, and we learned that Black Cat is back looking for some more crime things to do, and the Magia is also running around being all crazy. I don't know why I went to the stealth suit when I'm going to pick a different suit. Like this suit, the Resilient suit. I think that's how you say that word correctly.
So Black Cat was the one who went in through the roof? She was working with Hammerhead's guys?
Yeah. She was probably watching me the whole time I was in there.
Just tell me you didn't let her get away with the Maria.
She didn't.
Good.
She smashed it and stole a data drive hidden in the frame.
What?
Sorry. So, what do you think was on that drive?
Good question. I'll start asking around.
And I guess I'll start following cat prints.
Honestly, the thing that's on the drive is probably a lot of porn, I'm just gonna be honest. But let's get into this suit. The Resilient suit, I think that's how you pronounce that. This suit is obtained after completing the Maria mission in the DLC, so obviously this is a DLC-only suit. This is an original suit designed by Marvel illustrator, and, excuse me for probably pronouncing this name wrong, Gabriel Del Otto, and this suit has no power-ups, so you can just assign whatever power-up you want. Obviously, I love Spider-Bro, so Spider-Bro's getting assigned because it's really good, so yeah. So last time Black Cat showed up, we haven't really, as I mentioned, seen much of Black Cat, but we'll be seeing more of her throughout this DLC in particular. I do like Black Cat. I think she's a really fun anti-hero character, and I think she bounces really well with Spider-Man because they're so different. It really helps. I'm glad she's actually in this DLC a lot.
Looks like another car bomb. Which family set it up this time? Hammerhead again?
Probably. Might be more nearby. Better call in the bomb squad.
Bombs under things? Time to go small.
You can keep moving, keep it clear. Move it along. Come on,
Okay, buddy, let's find the other explosives. Okay, still a few more out there.
So yeah, good old Spider-Bot's back. I actually... Talking about the DLC, I kind of mentioned before, I feel like the DLC has filler kind of moments. I kind of feel like this is a moment where I get what they're going for with this, and I'm glad they do stuff like this, and I dislike that they do it. Because I feel like a big problem with the DLC that they kind of have is that the DLC has moments where I feel like nothing's really getting achieved, and you're just running around doing a thing, and then nothing's really getting, like I said, getting achieved from it. This is one of those moments, but I do like the Spider-Bot stuff, and I do like when you're just Spider-Man doing, like, regular Spider-Man things. I think it's awesome, but there are times in this DLC where I swear things, not even just the heist, I'm talking about the second one as well, where I feel like things just kind of drag, and it's just like, well, we have to have extra content for people to play so they don't get bored after the main story. But here's the thing is, I feel like a lot of the extra stuff they give you in these DLCs kind of suck, and we'll see what I mean when we get to that. But you'll understand. Like, I'm not trying to be super negative. I'm glad they give extra content. It's great, but I feel like some of the extra content is kind of bleh.
Hello?
Spider-Man, this is Detective Mackey. I got your number from a friend in the force.
Not that I know which friend. What can I do you for, Detective?
Probably better if we spoke in person. Can you stop by the Greenwich precinct when you get a chance? I hear you like meeting on rooftops.
Sure thing. See you in a few. This'll keep me busy while I wait to hear from MJ. That museum heist was crazy. It's not Black Cat's style to work with guys like Hammerhead. Hope MJ can find out the story behind that data drive.
Ooh, meeting with a mysterious man on the rooftops. That's really creepy. But yeah, so, like I was kind of going on, I just don't find these DLCs, they don't compare to the main game for me. And I don't know if it's because they had a different team working on this, or what was going on, but it just, I don't know. I like it, but it's not something I'm crazy about.
As you probably heard, Spider-Man stopped the crime boss Hammerhead's thugs from robbing the Museum of Contemporary Art. Good for him, right? Wrong! They nearly demolished the place and everything in it! They were shooting rocket launchers indoors!
right now.
See, even if you assume good intentions, which I do not, This is the problem with Spider-Man. He escalates every situation into an apocalyptic disaster. What good is it to save the art from being stolen if you blow it up? Now, I realize this is pretentious, navel-gazing, modern art. Soup cans,
Sorry, spider emergency.
splatters that look like they were splashed on by a drunk elephant. But I'm not an art critic. I just know what I don't like. And I do not like that web menace trashing our public spaces!
Like I said, I've been kind of negative with the DLC, but they give us more, JJJ, had to bring a Mandark in there. They gave us more J. Jonah Jameson podcast, so, I mean, honestly, I can't complain too much. I believe it's the DLC is when the bee line gets introduced. I think it is, where, J. Jonah says something like the bees. He's like, the bees, not the bees, you know, and it's funny. Like I said, I talk about the main LP. I really love the J. Jonah Jameson podcast. They are fantastic, and I hope whenever they make a sequel that they, you know, bring those back because they're amazing. And I feel like in the sequel they can go the route with because they're talking about like Norman Osborn obviously is the mayor. They can do like an election storyline where J. Jonah Jameson also runs for mayor because that's a thing that happens in the comics. And I think it'd be kind of neat have J. Jonah Jameson and Norman Osborn running against one another. They're like, oh, they're all like, we hate Spider-Man. And with the ending of the game where it appears like Harry Osborn is gonna have Venom or some other symbiote. I think it's a Venom because Venom's popular and he can help sell copies of the game. I think it would be more interesting. So it's like three sides are hunting Spider-Man down. I don't know. I'm really interested in seeing when they make the sequel, which a lot of people think is going to be earlier than planned. Because I keep seeing that article all the time about the sequel coming out like a launch stuff for the PS5. I don't believe that. I think it'll be maybe like first or second year for it.
Thanks for coming. I want to talk to you about the Black Cat.
I plead the fifth.
Not the new cat, the old one, 20 years ago. I worked the case.
Black Cat is a copycat? Huh. What happened to the original?
He died in prison, but we never found all the paintings he stole. I've got a new lead, but the department doesn't want to waste resources on an old case.
Wasting resources is kind of my specialty.
Great. Head to this location. I'll fill you in on the way. I appreciate your help. I'm retiring soon, and this case is my biggest loose end. So I went through the files to give it one last shot. The old cat preferred to steal art, but right before he got busted, he hit a smoke detector factory.
Smoke detectors? That's random.
Not really. He stole the Americium-241 inside him. We thought he had a buyer for the radioisotopes, but I was watching a movie the other night and saw something that gave me an idea. What if he tagged the paintings he stole with those isotopes in order to help him find them once he got out?
What movie were you watching? Wait, don't tell me. Spoilers.
So I was thinking, if we track the isotope, we could find the stolen paintings.
I have a scintillation counter in my suit that should do it. I'll call you if I find anything.
Thanks, Spider-Man. If I can close the books on this one, I can retire in peace.
I actually wonder, the movie he's talking about, if that's an actual real movie or not. I can't really think of what that would be a reference to, but I feel like it's a real movie and I'm just not getting it. Or it's just something they're making up. It probably is just something they're making up, but if it's an actual reference to something, it's going to disturb me at night when I go to bed until I find out what it is. And I know I can do a Google search, but that requires effort, and I'm not doing that, so, yeah.
Maybe it's a fake? I wonder if this is hollow. Huh. An art storage tube. Detective, I found a stolen painting. It was hidden in a fake power box.
Yes, I knew it. Leave it there. I'll have someone pick it up. In the meantime, I'll send you some other locations we know Hardy frequented.
Sounds good. Wait, did you say Hardy?
Yeah, the original cat's name was Walter Hardy. I'll pull his files and have more details next time we talk.
So before I go on and dive more into this detective guy, I wanted to bring up what these kind of are. I assume these paintings are basically the replacement for the backpacks. That's the vibe I got from him when playing the game. We have a new suit. I'll dive into this here in a second, but yeah, that's kind of what they are.
Walter Hardy, the original Black Cat. Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat that I know. This appears to be a family business.
So yeah, really what's going on is we have a new suit, and it's really pretty and awesome looking, and I love it a lot.
More.
Isn't that area controlled by the Magia?
Yeah, whatever Black Cat stole, it might have just triggered a gang war.
Well, I'm on my way to check it out. Any other updates on the museum heist?
So here's what I got. Nobody knows what was on that drive in the Maria painting. But word is, Hammerhead now has the drive, and the Magia families are freaked out about it.
Must have been pretty valuable if it made a notorious art thief ignore art.
Wonder why she's working for Hammerhead. She usually flies solo.
Who knows? I stopped trying to figure out Felicia a long time ago.
Felicia, huh? You guys on a first-name basis now?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, maybe.
Well, let's just keep each other in the loop, okay?
She's clearly jealous. But diving in real quickly to Detective Mackey, he is voiced by Daniel Riordan. He's, like, Marvel-wise, he's known for voicing Mr. Sinister in X-Men Legends 2. He's a cop who's been working on the case of the Black Cat for years, and spoilers, he was actually the old Black Cat, because I won't be showing that. His first appearance was in Amazing Spider-Man issue 194.
Subtle. Time to shut this down before someone gets killed.
Yeah, it's time for a gang war, you know? City that never sleeps, even. That's what the DLC's called. It wasn't very funny. But this is the vintage comic book suit. This suit is unlocked when you reach level 41. This suit's basically the classic suit, but they've kind of altered it, where it appears to be cel-shaded, and it appears more similar to like an old-school comic book. The cool thing about this suit is that when you're in a cutscene, like while Spider-Man's talking, his eyes don't shutter like they normally do, but instead they're more like animated. So when he's talking, they actually like change shape to appear more like a cartoon, which I find incredibly awesome. It's little attention to details like that that made me really love this game.
Delivery truck. Hope it's those new slippers I ordered. My slippers did not look like that online. I refuse to sign for this package.
I'm gonna be honest, now if I could have a Tommy gun, I think that's what that's called, that could shoot that, or it's a slipper, but it was like a Tommy gun, that'd actually be kind of cool. But these guys are really annoying because their guns do a lot of damage, and these guys can do a lot of hits on their own. They're just hitting you with their gun hurts you, but especially if you get shot. That sounds stupid, I know, but that thing does a lot of damage like you just saw. What sucks is later parts of this DLC, you're going to be fighting multiple of these enemies, and I actually don't know an actual good way to fight them besides just attack when they're not attacking you, which sounds weird, I know, but webs don't really do much for you, so if you try to do a web bomb or something like that, you're kind of just stuck. You can only do certain amount of attacks before they hit you back with their gun. They are so annoying to fight, and a lot of this DLC has characters that, or has enemies that have these type of guns, and it's really, really annoying, and it upsets me greatly.
Did I get everyone?
All right, I give up. Do I get time off if I talk?
You won't if you don't.
Oh, the white-haired chick. She told us to come down and make some noise.
Sucker bait. And I'm the sucker. Where'd you meet her?
The bodega on Waverly.
MJ, the whole shootout was a distraction. Black Cat set it up to draw police away from Waverly Street.
One of the other Magia families has a front on Waverly. The Ciceros, I think.
Maybe I can still catch her. Felicia takes her time. She's nothing if not methodical.
Is she now?
I'll keep you posted.
I love how MJ, like, gets jealous throughout the, like, the more he mentions, Felicia. It's funny. But, I didn't really talk about the power. The power for this suit is called Quips, and basically, it has no combat advantage. It really doesn't do anything, except when Spider-Man is using it, he just makes more quips, which is awesome, but it makes it completely useless to use. But I do like that they actually added that. It's really cool. And the first appearance of this suit was the Amazing Spider-Man issue 15.
All right, Felicia, where are you?
So we're gonna quickly try to find Felicia, and we follow her footprints up here, or her cat prints even. Cat footprint? It's the same thing really.
There's
but
your stakeout gear.
still. I do, like I said, I do love this suit a lot. I love cel-shaded things in general. I think cel-shaded, I've mentioned this before when I did Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, and like whenever I talk about Wind Waker usually, I feel like cel-shaded games always tend to age better graphically than most games. I like, any cel-shaded game looks good. Like Wind Waker, even on GameCube, still looks really good to this day.
Gotcha.
Oh, hey, Spider.
Felicia, the Magi are no joke. You shouldn't be playing with them.
Oh, but I like to play.
Spider-Man! He's working with the cat! Get him!
Join me, and together we can bring peace and prosperity to the city! No? It's worth a shot.
I do love that line a lot. I don't know. I one thing I do like is I love how even the cel shaded look. It's a completely different looking art style, but it still looks really good. Around like the realistic looking characters. Like obviously you can tell there's a difference, but it doesn't look incredibly out of place, which is something I was kind of worried about when I first saw this suit. Because just backstory time, I guess. I actually didn't play this DLC until like a couple of months ago, and this was a few months after this. The DLC had already been out, so I remember watching videos of this suit, and I was like, you know what, it actually doesn't look out of place, and I'm happy, because some, the realistic suits, there's one particular that does kind of look out of place. I do love the Quips thing, but I also have to change it to Spider-Bro, because Quips is cool, but when these DLCs get kind of difficult, it's difficult. This part's not hard, but I still want to just change it the way I have it. It's my excuse for being a pussy, but, you know. While I do love it, I gotta change it, so yeah. I do like wearing this suit a lot. I actually want to do a playthrough one day of just playing as this suit, because I want to see how some of the cutscenes would look with this. So, yeah. I actually don't, I actually want to see this suit in particular play through, like, some of the suits where, like, Peter gets beat up a lot more, because I don't actually know if it changes. I know some of the cutscenes are rendered to where it'll use like the original Amazing suit. So I actually, or not Amazing, but his like new suit that just for this game, like with the white emblem. So yeah, but it'd be cool just to play through it again in just this suit, which you can do. Like I've mentioned before, if you want to play the game in like a New Game Plus and you want to play in the Paper Bagman suit, you can do that, which is neat. I'm glad they let you do that.
That's fun. Now where's Felicia?
Probably getting some catnip, because she's a cat.
I like watching you. Reminds me of old times.
What's on that drive?
Not entirely sure, to be honest.
Then why are you stealing it?
If I don't, they'll kill my son.
Wait, your son? Damn it. Felicia has a son? Can't be. I mean, it could be, and I could be. No, I'm not gonna think about that right now.